Hi, collective, beautiful souls, beautiful gardeners. Okay, I'm going to start off with a test, yeah? So you can test your intuition. So my messages are not forced upon you, okay? Trust your intuitions, okay, my darlings? I have a green and I have a blue, all right? Which colour comes to you first in your mind? Give yourself a few seconds or minutes. But what's the first colour that flashes to you? I'm going to throw it out now. We got green. You could be looking at a secret. You could be in that desire to expose a secret, ritual or a cult or just a secret in general. There seems to be a situation where maybe you're looking in the energy of house 8. House 8 is all about shared assets. It's about rituals, it's about cults, about secrets. Maybe looking at that energy of that desire, okay, to go forward and to reveal secrets, because secrets hold you down, okay, because the soul needs to rise. Secrets is like rubbish. So somebody needs to unpeel their rubbish, okay? Because you become toxic within yourself. So someone has that desire, that courage, all right, to reveal a secret, all right? Or someone has that courage to maybe go within themselves and look at their own resources. It seems like you're very resourceful, collective, okay? Maybe that's the secret for some of you. You're not doing your deep dive healing, okay, to see your secret gifts within yourself because you're very resourceful. And also in your energy, someone could be very possessive over your resources, all right? So someone's holding a secret. And so they act very mysterious. So this is where your intuition comes in, because you've got that strong will to do so, because someone's very fixated and jealous. So now there seems to be energy of suspicion, all right? You could be a chemist person, a detective. You could be into magic, all right? You could be into cults. You could be into anything that you shouldn't be doing. If you can't do something in the light, don't do it in the dark. Simple. So someone's being very forceful, all right, to keep a secret, but someone has the courage to unveil the secret, all right, especially with your intuition. Always trust your inner voice first, all right? And you could be thinking of your uniqueness. Beautiful. Right, we're in the energy, okay, of looking at your uniqueness. This is Uranus. Somebody's acting the arse by having secrets, suddenly blocking their own horizons, all right? So, collective, is beautiful to see that you're listening to your own inner voice, to hear your own individual self, because you're a very individual person. You're very unique. If no one told you that, I'm going to tell you, because you don't have to be famous to be unique. We all are unique, all right? We're all very special, okay? Because God brought us here for a reason, or we're all here for a reason, for a season, to marinate heaven on earth. Or some people just so into their secret they can't marinate with the universe, because the universe is like a university. We're here to co-create with the universe, and it's good to have a good relationship with yourself. Some of you may not understand your love language, so maybe you should research what your love language is, okay, so you can protect your resources from within yourself, all right, so that you can co-create with the universe. So now it's time to learn the universal language, all right, so you can have a perfect relationship within yourself, with the universe, and then you're going to find a perfect relationship outside of yourself, all right? You're looking at your emotions, some of you. Maybe you're getting over a secret and they had to manage your emotions, okay? And you're going deeper into just trusting your own intuition, because when it comes to spirituality, it comes with the health. You've got to figure out the health first to sustain the wealth that flows to you, all right? So now we're looking at balance, the yin and the yang, the up and the down, so you can co-create with the universe, all right? Because someone's gone into doing a breakthrough. Maybe someone's breaking through a secret, an illusion, all right? Because you're going to create from the soul of the self, because you are an inspiration. You could be a Leo person. Oh yeah, I forgot it's Adiwali's birthday today. So I keep seeing this one as well in my dream. And when it's your birthday, Christmas, stuff like that, it's for special people, isn't it? Exactly. So we're not going to stay in the dream state. No, we're not. No, we're not. We're not going to be entrapped. We're not going to enable bad people's behavior. The divine masculine is caught up with his karmic, all right? A Jezebel, someone that can't keep her knickers on because she's a high-class prostitute. So we're not going to do that. We're just going to wish them happy birthday and move forward, all right? Because these days is for special people. He's clearly making a very clear message. He wants to stay in this secret, all right? And it's very clear that this karmic don't believe in God. So we're looking at maybe a King of Swords. King of Swords has taken his power back. You can see he's taken the swords, all right? He's looking at transforming information. Maybe he's coming up with the truth, nothing but the truth. Because now you're looking at God. This is my God card, as you all know. My King of Swords is my God card, all right? Because now you're looking at the truth, okay? If you believe in God, all right, your vessel should be balanced with God, the truth, all right? So the more you correct your flaws, walk in truth, all right, and walk in love, you transmit any bad energy back to people that do obia, voodoo, whatever, or anyone that wants to do race bait. No, yeah, race bait and rage bait. That's a new one. My daughter taught me that one the other day. I was like, what? Yeah, rage bait. So she sometimes likes to rage bait me in the house. She likes to test. She said, yeah, there you go. You're going into the rage bait, are ya? Yeah, she's funny, man. I love children. The things they come out with, isn't it? I don't know where they got that from, rage bait. I thought it was a really good one. So maybe this masculine is not taking on any rage or race baits, all right? Maybe he's being more solid within himself because now he's taken up the sword, all right? He's taking up his sword of truth, okay? He's taking his power back because he understands he can make many transformations, okay, with information. So now maybe this masculine is taking up information, all right? Because now looking at maybe he's got his reasons, his thoughts, his communication, his structure. Maybe he has a plan in sight, all right? Because now he's taking up the hand of God, the hand of wisdom. It seems like he wants to go forward with the truth because now he's looking at his discernment. Discernment brings in that control, okay? Because now he feels more control and more in his power because now maybe he's cut through an illusion, okay? And now he probably sees he's very unique, all right? Because the King of Swords, he demands, all right, intellectual property. He's very disciplined, okay? Because now you're looking at an energy of maybe he saw some dark clouds, all right? And now he's looking at a judgment as he takes his power back. He could be into law, all right? Or you could be looking at authority, okay? So now he's understanding he was in a cruel situation. Someone could be very barbaric because some of these karmics, they can be barbaric, man. So now you're looking at maybe the element of communication, structure, and plan because his masculine is embodying his power back. Maybe he went within himself and he realized he wasted his resources when it comes to maybe that desire. Because now you have the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is that desire, Scorpio. Maybe he didn't want to see the truth and now he took his power back and he's cut through a Scorpio. You could be thinking about a Scorpio person. So this King of Swords has cut through an illusion because there's nothing there. And maybe he doesn't want to see that he was in an illusion. And maybe he's ready to see because now he's saying, okay, I'm ready to see because now I'm going beyond the veil of the flesh. Now he's using his intuition. He's realizing, uh-oh, I'm wasting my resources, right? There's nothing there. There's nothing there. So now he has to cut through and make a judgment to go through an illusion. So maybe you're looking and thinking of a King of Swords, all right? You could be an Aquarius person, okay? A fixed sign, okay? You could be looking at this leader. He could be into, he could be a judge, a lawyer. He could be anything into social, in the social council. He could be, did I say lawyer? Or project manager, okay? All right. And also someone asked me in a comment, have I documented the karmic's actions through police reports? Yes. And it also flashed to my mind, some of you might be dealing with your housing officer and he's not looking at your resources that needs to be implemented from your landlord. Maybe he's taken a blind eye. So, or your neighbor, you're having problems with your neighbor, can't sleep at night, some of you, all right? And it's getting you in an illusion because you can't sleep at night sometimes. So don't argue with your neighbor, because I've been through something like this for about 5 years with your neighbors not being nice and all that. Logbook. Write down every time they make a problem, logbook. Because one thing about the corporate companies, they like tangible evidence. That's so important. All right, paper trail is very important. All right, so make a logbook. If you feel you're being ignored, okay, write down every time there's a problem. You write down the date, the time, what happened. All right, and what else was there? Time, date, what happened, and how long it stood for. All right, my darlings. And if you had to call any agency, just put that down as well if you can, because you're going to put things to an end. That's how you end any confusions, any illusions, all right? Always write down your logbooks, because now you're looking at transformations. Maybe someone saw something at a graveside, or someone was an illusion and they was with a black widow. So now they're realizing they're in a situation where they have to use their intuition because they're in illusion. He's very confused. All right. So now we see confusion when it comes to this masculine, when it comes to the truth. Because you remember, everything has a double-edged sword. All right. So like a coin has two sides. And life is two sides, balance, yin, yang, hard, liquid. Okay. So everything's always a balance. Okay. All right, you can't go to work and be an actor and tell all these lies, play in illusions, and then you go home and you fuck Genevieve Nadia and do more fucking illusions and think, I'm going to sit there in dreams and talk to you, and while you coming back to me and saying, oh, you know, every time I wake up, you're the first thing I think about. So this is why for his birthday, he's not allowed to come over here. I blocked his dream yesterday. No, I don't want to hear it. You're not getting no happy birthday through dream state neither. That's finished. So I don't write my dreams down to Adiwali no more. Nope. This is how we got here in the first place. Genevieve started reading my downloads and they look it as their own option. They thought I couldn't see. And they went and made a life out of it. That's coming to an end because Genevieve Nadia owes me money. She's not living off of me. I'm not her pimp, or she's not my pimp, whatever you want to call it, because she's a high-class prostitute. That's coming to an end. Someone has to live to tell the tale. Always remember that. And always remember, every ending has a new beginning, all right? Take your truth back. Some things can be very hard, all right, to digest. That's the word. It can be very hard to digest, all right, when you see someone out for your fortune, all right? So now you're going forward to victory. But in the victorious energy, some things had to come to an end. We're looking at rebirth. We're looking at Scorpio again, because Scorpio is about that death. So there was a heavy desire to clean out someone's resources. Now someone took their power back and they're ending that secret, ending that illusion, and they're going to have victorious time. Someone's with a karmic that has the energy of destruction. So now he's understanding, maybe this masculine King of Swords, okay, could be into corruption, loss. So now he's feeling that loss because now he's going through a corruption that has to end, all right? So someone's looking at maybe a loss of hope for some of you when it comes to transformation. But with every transformation that comes from your discernment, you can make transformations, okay? So maybe he's looking at intellectual property and he was confused, so he's using his intuition. There seemed to be a secret, okay? And he was confused, but he's going to be very victorious because now you're looking at can't sleep on nighttime. Someone's looking at maybe a Scorpio person or a mystery, and it's a very in-depth mystery. So now he's looking at being confused for a decision. He was in a split loyalty. Because now he's taking his sword up. It wasn't in his hand. Now he's taking it. It's firm in his hand. He's taking his power back. He said, yo, I know you're doing obia. I know you're doing, I don't know. What you call them thing there? The evil eye. I'm having nightmares. Why? Because he's in with a Jezebel. Someone's doing a secret cult on this masculine to take his power back, to take his power away, his thoughts, his intellect. Because air signs, they're about intellect, innit? So maybe someone's playing manipulative games to make him confused, to stay in an illusion. He could be having a battle with a Scorpio person or at that desire to take his power back. Someone's fighting nightmares. Keep going because your bed is nice and in control. There seems to be some elements missing and he's seeing his resources inside his dreams. Or maybe someone's not dreaming at night time for some of you. But the illusion's ended though. He took his power back. Firm in his hand. Discernment. One dream I had, it was clouds. And it's like I can see the shepherd with that stick. And he was tapping. And it's like God was watching every single body. Because it's like I had an opening. And it was through the clouds. And somebody was laying down. Because by the time God moved from this position, but it was more tapping, like watching everybody. Like it's only a matter of time. It's like, yeah, shepherd. What's that stick? There's a word for that stick though. So he was tapping on that. And the next minute, God moved and there was a man and he was sitting up just like this. Or was it before? He was laying down and God swooped over him. He came in. You know that? He came in like, I don't want to describe too much because I want to write in the book because I want everyone to learn the knowledge. And I feel like every time I give descriptions about dreams, everyone's took it for their own personal gain. So I want to try not to go too much into what God looks like. I want you to trust your own self because God is in everybody. So there's no need to be jealous that one person sees God and you don't. It just takes time to get away from people, things in play that don't serve for your highest good. Because they're like shadows, because they don't have any lights on within. And this is what these vampires do. They seek for people with lights on. So maybe these people like this masculine's mental. And so they started playing mental manipulation. You know? Yeah, he's looking at his own cup of love from God, you know? So now God comes in and sweeps over and this person sits up like this. Yeah, that reminds me of that. It's that purity, isn't it? The truth sets you free from any nightmare, you know? The truth is going to set you free from something in your life that needs to come to an end. Maybe it's time to set yourself free with the truth. Or you're getting rid of like old habits, patterns, relationships. You could be like adding something to your quality of your life, you know? Being out of the darkness. Don't be afraid of the unknown. Don't be afraid to like go within yourself. Have that desire to go within yourself. Don't be afraid to disconnect yourself from people that act mysterious when it comes to like people learning about death, sex, and inheritance. You know, life is more than that. So maybe someone feels disconnected when it comes to maybe passion. And maybe this person is being angry at that person. No, leave me alone. I don't want to have sex with you no more. It's done. You're the demon. So now someone's worried about the Empress. God could be worried about the Empress because the Empress has the Godhead on. The Godhead of knowledge. All right. We're looking at the energy of the Empress being prepared by God. It's an air sign person. It's coming to an end. It's not a Taurus or Libra person. So you can go and sit down. Someone's worried maybe about their wife, trying to come to an end with a wife or something. Or maybe the Emperor is up at night because it's his stupid birthday today. And he's thinking, uh-oh. I'm not with my divine feminine. I'm with the demon for my birthday. So it is what it is, isn't it? Someone's cutting through anyway, an illusion. And now someone's seeing a light at the end of the tunnel. The Empress, when it comes to creation, beauty. We're looking at the heart at the seat of the soul when it comes to the heart of the matter. We're looking at maybe someone being very envious, maybe being very bitter. Because now we're looking at release. We're looking at Aquarius person. Someone didn't want to tell Aquarius person the truth. Because they didn't want maybe the Emperor or maybe this King of Swords to acknowledge the truth. We're looking at a situation where the truth always will set you free. Never be afraid. all right, of the unknown, what it will bring, okay? Because God will always set your pathway, all right? So now someone's learning how to use their intuition, maybe, okay? I'm very proud of you, collective. Very proud. Keep going. I know it's not an easy journey, okay, to maybe look at a situation where someone had you entrapment because someone exposed a thief in the night, and now maybe someone wants to be very curious or cautious, because now we're looking at a trickster, you know, with the knife in the hand. So now we're looking at taking out the truth and cutting the bondage of entrapment, both in the real world and your imagination, okay? End. Everything's coming to an end. You could be looking at a situation where you're looking at imprisonment, okay? Maybe someone is looking at a decision when it comes to maybe redirecting, when it comes to restrictions. Maybe someone's restricting sleeping with someone because someone's acting like a victim and running like a bull in a china shop. Do you understand? Because the truth is out. So all you're going to get is resentment because the truth is out, innit? It's like when you leave someone for someone and you try to be that person likes, like a karmic copy. Because they can't copy the Empress, there they are doing the most. Doing the most. Because they can't be themselves. They want to be everybody else but themselves. So somebody tried to embody the Empress, all right? And somebody was sending dark spiritual practices, some of you, the evil eye, to confuse this masculine so he won't see the Empress. But it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. You can't touch divine energy. All it does is highlight. It's like people said with COVID, you know, oh, COVID did this and COVID did that. Yes, COVID did one or two things, but let's keep it real, collective. COVID only highlighted. Because if it wasn't there before, it would have been there, would it? As a pandemic or epidemic or whatever. Because now someone's releasing a Taurus person. Aquarius person's come with the truth about maybe this cult. Because now you've been spiritually guided to release yourself by your intuition. You can never be trapped in anything, collective. Use your intuition. Trust your intuition, okay? Because stand on your own 2 feet. It's not tied. Your hands might be tied, all right? But stand firmly, okay, in your conviction. Take your power back. Put your Godhead on. You have been guided to maybe a guru or spiritual teacher. Maybe someone went to a cult situation and tried to do an entrapment for a Aquarius person, a Taurus person and an institution, or a Aquarius person and an institution, but you have a Taurus person and an institution trying to take control of people's intellectual property, trying to take control of creating illusions because they were looking for an easy way out when it comes to finances. Okay, so now you're looking at your own. Don't be paralyzed, collective, all right? Don't be entrapped inside your mind. Because I know it's easier said than done, because we all have to face our crisis. We all got to face criticism. So now someone's doing the blame game now, because now they're looking at a misfortune, because someone's looking at falling from grace, okay? We're looking at freedom, liberation, okay? Because now you're looking at self-sufficiency. Use your intuition to take out any stuck situation, because you could be feeling trapped, okay? But look for your creative ways to liberate yourself. And that's taking your truth. All right, my bubs, okay? Your mouth could be sharp. And someone's like, I'm in my thoughts. How do I communicate with someone with such a sharp mouth? Somebody was held hostage. Or somebody was doing some cutting words. And it came with some painful thoughts. Cutting words with painful thoughts. Maybe this masculine wants to cover his ears. You don't want to hear no Taurus no more. Someone's turning their back to an institution or a cult. You don't want to hear no foolishness no more. It could be God or it could be a King of Swords. Okay? Releasing himself. You could be a Gemini person. You're in your thoughts of communication for freedom, for liberation of the mind. Maybe the mind felt imprisoned because there's one a karmic that likes to act like a victim, but there's the biggest bull in how they're trying to shop. And are they going to be chopped up? You love to gossip too much. You spread rumors. All right? And this is why someone was trapped in their mind. Because someone probably scandalized a woman, a queer person, and spreaded rumors, gossips. Okay? Maybe you're looking at institution, or you're looking at departure when it comes to maybe a cult service, or you're changing your church, or you're changing your commitment in a relationship. But you've been spiritually guided to use your intuition. Okay? Because now you're looking at your own force, your own truth. The truth always will set you free. Okay? Remember, paper trail. Always do your logbook, my darlings. If you're dealing with your lodger and making you sleep at night. Okay? Maybe your neighbors keep making a lot of noise. Okay? And you could be a mother. And you're trapped in your mind for when you have to go to school the next morning. Log everything down. Don't argue the people in. Log everything down. So when you phone your housing, your structure of flow can keep going. Because you don't have to keep repeating. You understand? Because when you tell a lie, that's when you're getting trapped in your mind. Start illusion, innit? Tell the landlord the truth. Just write down time, date, what happened. Do you understand? Okay, and what agencies you dealt with. Oh, yeah, and get police reports as well. That's the police. So get the police reports as well, all right? That will help you, okay? And keep that in order. Keep beside your bed, okay? Because I can see as well, some of you, maybe this masculine is looking at maybe a romance, unrequited love. That was an illusion. Maybe he's cutting through this illusion, taking his power back, okay? Because he realized somebody went for his resources. That desire, the desire for this person was too much. He had his own desires. Maybe he was ending his own desires for someone else. Never give yourself away for other people. Don't give yourself away, your resources. Because what happens is, with karmics, they can't do half the things that people do for them. And once people end, that's them being in resentment, innit? That's the whole point of them being there as karmics. They're users. So now you're looking at walking away. He's probably walking away from unrequited love, okay? Because now you've got 7 and 8. Maybe someone tried to give him a cup of love and he didn't see it. Do you understand? He ended it, walked away, that desire, and now he's in a nightmare. Now he's in a nightmare, okay? Maybe he's looking at his expenses when it comes to expenditure. Maybe he's looking at maybe a new horizon, but he feels trapped, though, in this unrequited love with a Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands keeps begging it. Look at her begging it. He said, no. You spread rumors. You lied. You understand? You're a horrible practitioner. I don't know what kind of pastor that you are. So I reckon she's watching. She's remote watching this masculine. And now he can pinpoint his dreams with reality. That's balance. You can't tell the people them. Learn to be balanced and you're fucking Genevieve Nadia. That means you're not using your dreams and your reality. Because he blatantly must have seen this devil in his dream. Because if I saw it, Adiwali definitely saw it. Do you understand? So why are you not being a man enough and saying, yo, pussy, come out my fucking bed. You're a tramp. Oh, public opinion. Fuck that shit. You're getting the fuck out. Out, 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 out. That's what you'll be getting. I bet you're on the yacht at Rita's party. By the time you come back, your whole shit's outside. And she's like a drunk. By the time you done drink, everything's signed back to me. I don't give a fuck. Call it fucking fraud. I don't give a shit. Because by the time you call police, what can you do? Nothing. Nothing. Because what you did was worth teaming up with a Queen of Wands, talking about unalivements. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. Gangster grannies. But they won't show their fucking children and grandchildren online though, but they're the ones to follow. It's a nightmare. He thinks being with this fucking woman, trying to end it, is a fucking nightmare. That's what I think he's saying right now. He feels fucking paralyzed with this bitch because she bring resentment. She's probably watching the man right now. Inner people business. She's a busybody in that people business. Why? Because she's got no fucking resource of her own. She's got no feelings for this masculine. So now he's thinking, no, I got to walk away from my own romance, man. He feels like he's stuck in unrequited love with the mad girl. The mad girl must have put something on him. Oh, acting like a victim, I guess. So maybe he was going for a trauma bonding with this person as well. Because you don't like when you say, oh, we were both adopted, so we both got to stay together forever. No, you don't. No, you don't. What? Because you both was adopted. You're not the first, not the last. I'm not trying to be like harsh or anything, but these karmics will use anything to manipulate you into a situation. That's why you got to be careful. It's not about race. It's not about anything but entities. That's just my personal opinion. So now someone's thinking, okay, maybe he's had a flashback or a dream about his Queen of Wands. And now he's looking at hopelessness, this darkness now. Because now you're looking at an illusion. There was nothing sweet about this person. They bring empty promises. They bring illusions. They like to play people's visions when it comes to the imagination. Now you're looking at error when it comes to maybe his thoughts. Because Geminis, they love stimulation. Air signs, they love stimulation. So now maybe he's looking at that desire when it comes to love. He doesn't have love or affection for this person because the desire was more of a mystery. It was cult mysteries. It was more of that in-depth playing, that mental manipulation for an illusion. This is why masculines got to get in with their emotions, not giving the women all the power. Because you know, sometimes you can say, oh yeah, man, my woman's got instincts. So have you. It's just that masculines are too masculine and they don't want to be true to their emotions. Match up with us, man. So you'll never be manipulated through your emotions while they're creating. Do you understand? Because we give too much power to the woman. Oh, the woman gives birth. She's Mother Earth. Yo, brethren, without above, there would not be fucking heaven. No earth down there. Oh, she's the one who does the abundance. She's the one who creates. Okay, without heaven, there would be no earth, innit? So when you open a woman's legs, what do you have? An apple or a fucking orange? Sorry to swear, because I know you're all trying to kill. I'm trying to get over my own voodoo attacks on this that Genevieve Nadja playing for partitions from a Queen of Wands for people's endings. Do you know what I mean? So when you open up a man's pants, what do you have? 2 apples and a fucking banana with a banana skin. Now, who carries the babies? The masculine. The masculine. She's just the oven, you know. So without above, heaven, there'll be no fucking earth for this woman to walk around and say, I create babies. I got more power than you because I can give you a baby. And he's like, yeah, and I can always walk away. So we both need each other. You know, stop it, man. Stop it. All this power trip. Yeah. She was teaming up with a Queen of Pentacles, looking for unalivement. Genevieve Nadja, go suck your blood clot, mother. I got to talk about you every day. Every time I see a Queen of Pentacles, you could be dealing with a businesswoman, all right? Or you could be dealing with Genevieve Nadja. They're looking for that desire for unalivement. That was their big secret. What they're looking for? To clean up this man's fucking resources. That, come to think of it, actually, I had another dream. I was in this bed. And I was with Adiwali in this bed. And I was under the blanket because I tried to protect him. Because I said to him, oh, Adi, what did you do now? And I saw that comedian guy. I had to look him up. I didn't know his name. Didn't know who he was. His name's Godfrey. He's quite... he's a dark guy, comedian, I think. He came in, you know. And I feel like... Maybe his name's Godfrey. I believe God protected this masculine because a man came into his room or his personal space and they started fighting. The man said it's either your face or something or another. And then I ran out and I was screaming he was like in a tower block and I was screaming, take your power back, take your power. And then suddenly I was at this dead end, like this car park. And there was cars there. And I can see Storm. He's going through some stormy times, boy. You know Storm, Halle Berry? Yeah, that character. That person was sneaking around a car. The cars, isn't it? That's what I can see. So I think if this masculine's being robbed by other people or he's got attacked, Genevieve set it up. She did it. And she did it. She did it. She's a very devilish person. Very devious, manipulative person. Someone wants to come to an end with a Queen of Pentacles and a Queen of Wands. They're saying this person is shallow, like Queen of Wands. They're saying her energy is shallow. She's overbearing, demanding, selfish, okay? She likes to push her values on other people. She doesn't have an imagination. Do you understand? She marries for convenience, unrequited love. So she plays manipulation. So when they say when it comes to her foundation, her planting herself on this earth. They're saying Queen of Wands and a Queen of Pentacles, or two people in one. They're saying this person is shallow, very devious, deceptive person. They would kill anything for money. So someone was in a secret relationship, a romance, with a Scorpio person behind the back of a Queen of Wands. So now she's fucking confused. That's another story as well. Confused, man. All I want to do is fight. Maybe they do polygamy. Is it polygamy? When everyone sleeps with everyone. I can't do that, man. I can't do that. I saw one clip on TikTok. Oh, my days. Some 6-year-old man, he was African. And it was like pink versus green. I tell you, TikTok can take the piss, man. It was like green versus pink. And he's in a monogamous relationship. So that he wants to dance with his 2 wives, isn't it? Or 10 wives, whatever. But you see, the one in the pink, she went fucking having it, boy. She was dragging him on one side. The woman tried to come in to dance with her husband because sharing. She's like, I don't think so. No, I don't know how you don't live like that. Because apparently it's meant to show his power of wealth, have enough women. You don't have a colonized mindset. God don't like promiscuity. I don't know where you lot got that from. Because how do you balance the yin and the yang? Exactly. Because he can't balance. The man looks like he sold his piece, man. He looks like he's around pure argument. It's his 60th birthday. Man couldn't get peace for him blood clot birthday. Couldn't get the peace for his birthday. You can blatantly see these 2 wives fighting over the man in public. Nah, man. That's why you got to be self-sufficient. You don't have to fight over no man. You'll want each other, but you don't need him. Yeah, fighting over the man. So that's what they're saying. This one's shallow, man. She's very devious. She marries for money. She does everything for money. She's one of those that she likes to show off, act like they're nurturing. No, this Queen of Pentacles, she's a fucking demon. She's a fucking demon. So now someone's taking away people's hope. That's what they're doing. They take away people's hopes. That's what they do. You know, these karmics. They're very dramatic. So they bring an error when it comes to his decisions. So now he's taking his power back. He's ending it with maybe a Queen of Wands and his Queen of Pentacles. 2 cards thing out. Yeah, they want to fight for the sake of fighting. They want to fight against God's 2 of Cups because they're heathens. Told you, Queen of Pentacles. The devil, let me tell you. You can't tell me a blood clot thing. Every deck I have, you know. I just want to buy some more too. I love these decks. Devil, every single card I get, they're saying she's demon, she's the deliverer of all evil. She is a walking curse. I remember, man, when he was looking at, maybe she was looking at her contract. Because when I met Addy 13 years ago, I picked him up from the airport. He must have been doing his casting around for whatever. And she played his mum. He came in and he took one pill. I said, what are you doing? He said, to deal with people like you. Very fucking sarcastic. But I'm the same. But I observed, innit? He didn't get that mount back from me. No, not really. Not really. Until the end. She must have been looking at her contract, innit? Because he came in and he said, I think I sold my soul to the devil. And it's weird, 13 years later, I keep seeing this fucking woman in my fucking dream. With this fucking Queen of Wands doing the fucking most. They do partitioning, man. They do partitioning. And then you know what they do? They send these dark entities, right, to put you in fear, innit? So you don't open your mouth and you stay trapped. That's what she was trying to do. She was playing because she studied about childhood, innit? So when you study about someone's childhood, their insecurities, because you had no family, no friends, no nothing, you had no help. But your foot can move, though. She took advantage. She's a demon. She's demonic, man. Yeah, in this group, they want a single. Virgo's gone within. Maybe you're going to get a message. Yeah, you got to walk away. Look at the Emperor. He's got to walk away from a Sagittarius person. They're going to be stuck in that tower. He's got to walk away from a Taurus, from a Capricorn person. He's got to have a different perspective. Maybe he's healing now. Maybe he's single, healing. She just wants to fight for sex. She's very demonic. Very demonic. A very dangerous person. I've never met this woman ever until my dreams. Never. I see her spiking at Adiwali's drink, boy. I see her stealing his resources, going to his wallet, stealing things out of his wallet. She didn't like him. We was in this, like near this window, and I held his hand. I know he was going through it. And I said, I couldn't leave you to be used. And who comes walking in? Queen of Pentacles. She starts trying to fight me. Ask her where she know me from. She has no self-respect. Because how can you read someone's dream every day in someone's bed saying, I'm your soulmate, I dream about you. And she looked at it and made independent wealth instead. Imagine that. Holding Adiwali's balls and sucking his sausage. Just because she wanted money from my downloads. She's a weirdo, man. That's weird behavior. That's no self-respect. For projects, you wanted it for projects, you got to walk away. Yeah, it's the truth, man. This friendship group, there you go, King of Wands. Adiwali, he's got to walk away, man. It's his birthday today. He's got to walk away. She's a fucking demon, man. She's a fucking demonic person. Very demonic. Very demonic. She's always fighting me. And she always sends this, like, it's this walking black entity. And it feels like fear. It's like they're trying to throw that fear onto you, innit? Like, if you go near him, I'm going to fight you. If you go near, I'm going to do this. Pussy girl, you don't scare me, and I'm bridging. In Jamaica, I was born in Jamaica. I wasn't, that's a lie. My dad was born in Jamaica, innit? And my grandparents. And they always used to teach me, Guppy, know who for frightened. So every time I see the Genevieve in my dream, I keep fighting her. And I keep saying, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. I say things like that, innit? So she's going to have a meeting with all these people. And I saw a lawsuit from this Adiwali. And as I'm going up, because she slandered my name, she done the most about me. So I'm going up this lane saying, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. Suddenly, she comes out, because she can't say nothing to me, innit? She can't say, she's done everything through energy magic. So she comes out, because the place is dark. And as she's walking out, Adiwali comes out of this room, but he's in pink. All right, a pink t-shirt, a pink shirt. And I'm in my, like, I was with a friend. And I was in, like a gown, like a robe. And he came in. And she was just about to say something to him. He said, fuck off. And she just kept walking off. She walked off. He has to be very stern with her. And then I saw another clip where he maybe came out with maybe a lawyer or something. And as soon as he said, she's fucking annoying, man. And he shut that door. I promise you, as a God above, this is group. I'm in a crowd. It might be all their followers and that. But it was a crowd of people. They were all in this darkness. And as soon as he shut that door and said, you're annoying, I promise, boy, I saw this light. You know, like the sun. Every time they ran forward, they were proper running forward. The light just kept raising above them. She does something in this church or group gathering. She does a secret cult. She's in a secret cult or something like that. And there was another time I saw this house. There's many layers. Maybe do lodging or something. But there's like many artists in this house. And they all look like they was in a struggle. So it's like someone's giving them promises, you know, to develop their skills. But they're trapped. It's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. She's using people. Very pushy, over demanding. Yeah, the light. Told you, I saw this light above. So something's coming to an end. And I saw a death for a Leo person. They tried to take someone's happiness. They tried to kill someone's happiness, someone's soul, drain someone's soul in this institution. A Taurus person and a Leo person. Yeah, they're trying to do this, making feel like imbalance. Because I saw another dream where he was wobbling and some man was holding him. And he walked into this room. And there was a whole load of dark entities in that room. And they put him in that room. A Leo person. Yes, he won't go to his spiritual journey. Because they were looking for a journey, for money, a tour for the Capricorn person. So I brought my mind to calmer waters. I wasn't going to hold back. So I'm on the internet now. Yeah. Someone thinks the Queen of Cups. Maybe someone wants to write to a Queen of Cups. Somebody wants to plant a foundation with a very loving person. It could be King of Swords. Think about Queen of Cups. He doesn't want to look at this woman no more, man. And she knows this. But she keeps creating illusions. Maybe acting like that victim, innit? Oh, I had dreams. Verena's attacking me. And then this fucking Queen of Wands backs it up. Do you know what I mean? You shouldn't do that. Just leave the dead alone. They're in trouble. They have to answer to God, whether they like it or not. Maybe he's having a meeting with this person, cutting through, taking his power back. Maybe he says enough is enough now, boy. How long have I been there? 46 minutes. I first thinking, no way they're not press play. Oh, maybe there's a pause. Maybe he thought life was finished, but life still moves. He's now taking his power back. Because there seems to be a hidden energy. And it says Queen of Wands. You need to stop sleeping with her. Yeah, women tell you. Blah, blah. Women tell you. He's got to get rich in. She's slandering. She's slandering him behind his back. She don't like him. He has to end with this distorted woman. She's distorted. She rose with the devil. Even like 3-4 nights ago. After I heard them say, Queen of Swords, Verena, Verena. I don't know what they're doing over there, boy. I saw the witches over my house. And then they went on a motorbike and they zoomed off. Maybe someone patrols your home on a motorbike. Maybe you had a cousin or a brother in the military and they're using him. One time I spoke to some guy, young guy, you know, and he said he was a sniper in the army in Africa. And he said, boy, I can't sleep at night. He said he unalived a family and they haunt him all the time. And when you look in his eyes, it's dead. It's dead. We had a very deep conversation, you know. It's crazy. You learn a lot in a barbershop. You learn so much. Men have so much fantastic topics. The women are downstairs. Some of them are quiet. Some hair shops for women are just not it, boy. Go to a barbershop. Hey, listen, you hear the man can chat to you. Things like y'all chat. Man chat, Bridget. Judgment. They're under judgment. They're the walking dead. And he's had epiphany. And I was worried at night that he went to bed with the devil. Now he wakes up in hell. Now he's got to listen to his intuition. He's got to pay attention and do everything from his highest self, because he's high rising. This is where when you go to church now and they do all that and all that fucking tongue-tying shit and the pastor's putting a hand on your head, don't go there, boy. Run. Run. When I tell you run, run. Because it's mad, yeah, that these pastors do prophecies and that, but they're saying, go and get your £20. Come get your £20. I wasn't rotted. I went to one with my friend. She's Ghanaian. I'm not friends with her no more. Nah, boy. Nah, I can smell the fucking scam. And he put his hand on people's head and I'm dropped down. And he said, oh, before I go and give you your insight, prophecy, before I give you your prophecy, go get your £3.50. Come, go get your £3. £3, come get your £3. I'll tell you your philosophy. Listen, the man was scamming up the place. These people learn energy magic, man. And they're not fucking helping you, but you're on the floor, shaking up the place. It's the demon. They're putting a demon in you, boy. That's what they're doing. Don't trust these fucking African pastors, boy. The one that put them hand on your head and start drop down, boof. The soul's meant to rise. It's not meant to drop down dead, my friend. It's dead people. You saying left the dead girl alone. She's a dead girl walking. She's playing with the dead, man. She's playing with the dead. Yeah, to create conflicts at the soul. So he has to go from the soul aspect. Because they got a conflict inside the warfare. Because now he's seeing these thoughts. Now he's understanding why he has nightmares. Is who he's fucking. He has to release himself. They're doing for spiritual warfare. Because God comes in and gives all a purpose, isn't it? And this is why he likes the Empress. She knows herself. She knows what her purpose is. They try to fight her away from her purpose. So maybe she's bringing order. Okay? Maybe for a Leo person. Because now we're looking at an air sign person. Air sign woman. Okay? You could be thinking about air sign woman as an Empress. Or you could be looking at a Libra person. Or a good Taurus person. Not that bad breed, Genevieve Nadia. She's not a divine feminine. She's a distorted feminine, a karmic. She's sleeping with an Aries person, a Gemini person, a Virgo person, a Leo person. So I keep going, Genevieve Nadia. Come out my bumper clock readings, boy. Because you're going to get dragged every day. You're too fast. When you teach people things, leave it alone. You said you're Niger. When you play with people things and your teeth, what happened? Your hand get burnt, my friend. Hey, one time my son must have come in the kitchen. He loves cooking, you know. Listen, even for my little knee-high picnic. So he must have come in and he didn't realise the hob was on. And he was so cheeky that day. He was like a little cheeky nib. He was about 6, 7. So he must have touched the cook and never realised it was on. Him start, Mummy, I bent my finger. I'm not big man no more. I'm not big man, Mummy. I'm not a big man, Mummy. I'm not... Mummy, I'm not... Blow, Mummy. I'm not big man, Mummy. It was so funny. You know what? When everything was over, I could not stop laughing. And then he ran to my neighbour before my neighbour passed. Because my neighbour, even up to yesterday, is saying he thanks God for our neighbour. Because he extended, you know, people for my son. Because he was here on his own. Because we lived in the hood. You know, I didn't want my son to be brought up in that sort of environment. So we moved away from family, innit, to save my son. So if he's going to be a bad breed, he's going to be a bad breed on his own accord. Not because he had peer pressure. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. So now you're looking at an Aquarius person. Maybe you're looking at an inspiration, or you're looking at a dream, maybe. A dream come true, or you're doing some deep dive healing. You're making that decision. Because now he's got his truth. It's firmly cemented. Now someone's walking in more opportunities. Because now you feel pure within yourself. Because when you use your intuition, because people don't want to tell you the truth, because they've got some dark secrets, in it. And they think men can cover it up all the time. No, use your intuition. It's a new time, new era. When I was 8, 9, 10, yeah, they were stabbing the people in behind the back, slandering. So now you have the truth, okay, with your intuition. Because look at this. She was stuck, innit? No hands. She's free, man. It's an illusion. Use your intuition. So now you're looking at a new foundation. Somebody wants to come in, maybe do a letter review. Queen of Cups. King of Swords, man. I'm not doing this with you today. I'm not. You know this woman, okay, represents leadership. She's intuitive. She's psychic. She's emotional. She has emotional intelligence. You're looking at a very natural, warming wife, mother. You're looking at someone that kind of like blends her emotions in it, and she understands the human heart, the human nature. She understands intellectual knowledge, brings wisdom, and wisdom comes with compassion. Do you understand? And kindness. He likes this woman because I feel like he dreams about her, and someone in his energy tried to do the opposite. So maybe he had a choice of two, a Queen of Cups and a Queen of Wands. Someone that's more energetic. Maybe he was magnified because he was energetic. They got drinking, all right? But he's got to walk away. 8, 7, and 8. He's got to leave that alone. He's got to leave that alone. Yeah, see, he wants to talk to this. He wants to talk to this lovable woman. I reckon she embodies the perfect person to balance his emotion. I think he feels she's honest. He has that feeling, isn't it? He has to go with intuition. He has to go with his own psychic intuition, his own truth. They could be going to counselor, paying for counselors. Could be a therapist or a perfect mother or wife. Or he could be saying, I got a baby for this woman. She's a meddling fucking bitch. She's suffocating, overbearing woman. I should never breed that. With a Virgo sun, maybe. Maybe it's gone within and seen something about a Virgo sun, maybe. There's a massive change. Maybe something about a Virgo sun. Maybe. She doesn't lead very well. She doesn't lead very well. I think he wants to move forward. I think he has that feeling. Do you know what I mean? But it's like he's conflicted or something. But this Queen of Wands, she can be very fiery. But also at the same time, passionate, powerful, in her dynamic. She can be generous. Do you know what I mean? But it's always under illusion. A very confident, friendly, kind, outgoing, dramatic person. He probably feels this with the Queen of Cups. And it was an illusion with this Queen of Wands. Maybe they learn shit like this and they just embody it, innit? I don't think she can control her emotions. She's meant to represent leadership, especially when it comes to the spiritual existence, because fire signs is about the inspiration, innit? They know about the soul, innit? I think she's more into like maybe limelight or the sun, or maybe they go to therapy and she likes to play that victim. Maybe something happened. Something very triggering happened with these two. Maybe they went counselling. And you've got to realise that most of the things she's doing is premeditation. So you're wasting money counselling anyway. Just wasting it. Tell the fucking woman, go home, boy. Go find your daddy. Oh, daddy, I'm married now, daddy. King of Swords, love me now, daddy. He said, I don't fucking think so. No, I don't. It was a lie. It was a lie. You put me into a lie. A purpose lie. You play with my emotions. Because remember, masculines are more in their masculine energy, innit? They don't really show emotions. So these people, these karmics, I think maybe some of you need to look at Jahari windows, because it's 4 quadrants. They saw his blind spot. And they played with his weakness. That's what they did. They played with his weakness. His desires. Do you understand? That's what they did. This is why men have got to match up with our emotions, man. That's what your intuition is. Because you're watering the soul, the stem. There's no water on her stem. She's got too much dark. She's dark. She's a dark entity. She's a dark entity. Maybe you're looking at this masculine when it comes to maybe authority, leadership, taking his strength back. Maybe he's looking at the mind, innit, to keep it steady and stem of an idea when it comes to romance. When it comes to romance. How long have we been here? 58 minutes. Oh, I think my readers are getting longer and longer. What do you think, collective? I think it's getting a bit too long, don't you think? But this masculine feels like he's been backstabbed, man. Because he's suffering in pain, grief. They're grieving about something. This person keeps slandering. She doesn't keep her fucking mouth shut. She's too in her people's business. That's why they're going for a nightmare. Yeah, because something's hovering. Something's hovering. Something's going bumping at the night. Yeah, and now they're in paranoia, can't sleep, worried, jilted, sounds, bumping the night. I'm telling you, one time I was at my aunt's and my little cousin. She said, last night I'm sure I saw a man on our step. Yeah. The fucking devil. Because I even found out fucking out my fucking aunt's a fucking demon. I'm telling you, these entities, man. Maybe in hippie days. Hippie days. Because you look like a hippie right now. Maybe in the hippie days, you know, they did something. And remember, Egypt and Gypsyology. Gypsies were the next set that came out with the cards as well. So maybe around that era, they started playing with like crystals. I don't know, putting your fucking name and putting circles around it. Because it's trapping your energy. You can't play with these people, man. I would never play with the dead. Never. Me? You're fucking mad, boy. You're crazy. Because what you're looking for, when you go sleeping now, it's all about protection of heaven, isn't it? And when you're around demonic people, how's heaven going to protect you when you're sleeping? You've got to be careful you're lying down with. Make that decision. So now someone's under judgment for their decision. When it comes to someone was backstabbing, when it comes to a personal attack, they're trying to ruin God's Turah cup. So now you look at the sadness, the stress of lies. They're being very spiteful, very gossipy. Someone took advantage of someone's power and authority. So now you look at being worried because now someone's backstabbing and they're in your bed. Now someone's got to sleep with 2 eyes open. So sad to live like that. Sad, man. So sad. I couldn't live like that. I couldn't. I prefer to just be in a cardboard box. That's me. I like my peace at night, boy. When you start lying, stealing, cheating, doing the most, you can't sleep properly, man. You got to think, oh, what am I going to do next time? What am I going to say? How's he going to find out? Do you know what I mean? So now maybe someone's looking at something very obvious. It says, you know, it's obvious now. Or he comparing the two. I suppose you've got to go through it to know it. And I think that's why my masculine as well. He's got to go through it to know it, the difference when it comes to love, romance. I think men have to go through it the most. Because they think men destroy relationships. No, it's their lesson. They keep giving the power to the woman because the woman creates, isn't it? But without the sky and the water. All right, imagine if the heavens, imagine sky, yeah, was God and the earth was the woman. When God's crying, he's watering, isn't it? Or maybe bathing his wife. You understand? Or you can look at it as well as he's coming on his wife, isn't it? You understand? And when he comes on his wife, the water, the rain, do you understand? She's growing her grass. Her tum-tum gets more hairy, I guess. Open mind, people, man. It's about nature and nurture. Nature is our perfect role model. So who is God's wife, innit? You understand? You always say this is Mother Earth. So why are you graping at the woman like that for? Have some respect for God's woman, man. You're not taking a piss, bro. You're not taking a piss. You lot don't have no fucking common sense. You karmics, you like to study, but study the wrong fucking things. That's what they're studying. Dark spiritual practices in this group. That's their motherfucking foundation. Because they're trolls, man. They're energy trolls. Maybe they keep giving money like Tide. Give me your 20%. So the pastor, yeah, gets your 20% for his house, his Jeep, his car, his Jeep, and what else again? Planes and shit. But you must pray to God for your house. You don't come on, man. This is why I don't charge, man. Don't get flossed by your pastors. Because there seems to be a delay in a physical development. Maybe when it comes to maternity. There might be a delay. Maybe this person, her and this Queen of Wands and Queen of Pentacles, maybe they tried to get babies to stay in this masculine's inheritance. Maybe you had a Virgo child, maybe. Or with a Scorpio person. But it's desire, though. She's looking at this unrequited love. It's empty. He has no clue. Because she's doing something bumping at the night. She's a demon. Yeah, because she's embodying the energy of him. Because she needs the intellect. Because she needs the matter in it. The material matter. The physical existence. That's what they're looking for. The physical existence. So the physical existence comes from what? Sex, isn't it? To bring that foundation. It's not about water. There's no water. Because they don't have nothing inside. She needs this masculine. So now he's understanding he's got to take his power back. Because without him, she's nothing. Because she's got no water to water her stem. She can only do this dark practitioner foolishness with who? She's learning with who? Taurus person. It's wrong, man. And a Virgo, maybe. So now it's like they can take human form. Oh, my elbow. And they're playing with nature and nurture. Because normally the Virgos, all right, is very nurturing. He's generous. He's kind. He's like a student, you know. You can be a child prodigy, some of them. You could have a son a Virgo sun. He's looking like he's a prodigy for this place. I will take my son. Give me my blood clot, son. I'm gone. You can cry all day fucking long. Booping on your head. Move from my son, brethren. Move. That's what I would be. You're mad. Lick it down. Anyhow I find out you're touching my son, bro. Yeah, I think he found out about the death of a son, maybe. Because now he's looking at the most obvious. About the physical existence. Maybe someone's studying physics. Or sociology. Or you're looking at maybe someone's psychological development. But there seems to be news about some form of physical existence that's going bump in the night with these two. And we saw another character, Queen of Pentacles. There's going to be delays in physical development when it comes to maybe maternity. You could have maybe an autistic son, maybe. It's this bitch, man. She's done something. Why did she drown her son? Water. Why did she drown her son on purpose? She's done something. She's not a good mum. She's not. She's demonic, man. Very demonic, devil person. Very devilish. Very demonic. We're looking at the devil energy. This person, you see the devil promised you life without limitations, innit? But you got to do seduction. You got to do temptation. You got to do like, the devil brings confusions, illusion. That's the devil. That's why I don't understand why people take the Bible. It's done more separation than togetherness. You understand? All of us together. Fire, earth, air, water. You, me, God. Together. But it's not bringing that togetherness, is it? It's separating us. So the devil creates temptation. So now they're saying this Queen of Wands and this Queen of Pentacles is very obsessive, greedy, materialistic horpipes. They like the darkness. That's why they have to try and look perfect in the morning. Because in the mornings, they're really mourning under the dress. Because their soul is soulless. Look, no soul. There's no soul. Dead. No soul. Pure darkness. Pure darkness. It's a devil. It's a walking dead. It needs this masculine to look like they got flesh. But she's only fucking bones, baby. She ain't got nothing in there. Pure darkness. Maybe this son. Maybe his son died, you know. There's a coffin. His son's an angel. From a nightmare to an angel. She's doing some form of contradiction. And that's what's making him confused. Contradictions when it comes to the physical existence of their experience. She committed a sin. She either has addiction or she's using someone as an scapegoat. She used something as an scapegoat and she's under judgment. It could be a Capricorn person, Scorpio person. The goat, innit? I don't know why you lot don't. I don't let society rule me. This is what Addy saw in me. Our first time. He looked at me and said, "You got no tattoo?" I said, "No," because I loved how you don't let society press you into things. And I think when it comes to that word goat, the greatest of all time, the goat is the fucking devil's head, people. That's why you can't listen to fucking celebrities, man. I think they made a fucking contract with the devil because it's limitless, isn't it? What they get is limitless. But at the same time, temptation means temporary measures. It's a temporary situation. It's a lie The devil lies. Now there's an ending of the devil, or ending of someone's controlling, because he's moving away, isn't it? Because now you're looking at the gates of hell, the gates of matter. They're too material. The gates of hell, the gates of matter, the gates of materialism is the gates to hell. Because it brings gold, oil, diamonds. Their God is the devil, gold, oil, diamonds. Because it becomes temptation, obsession, greed, materialism, darkness, secrets. Secret about unalignment, secret about desire to kill people for their money. Because now you're looking at the Black Widow. Do you understand? So now you're looking at the devil. It's called the gates of matter. He has the shadows. He's got too much shadows. He's too weak. A very abusive, very violent, evil person. Very evil, spiteful person. And he's got a choice of two. Queen of Cups or the Queen of Wands. Let's quickly go lying. See? He knows there's a lie. There's been a lie. He knows. Somebody lied. He's got a different perspective about how he's challenging to come out of a stuck situation. Because now he's come out. He's allowing God to show his remorse. Oh, remorse. He's getting justice, though. He's getting a nice romance. Yeah, because he done more good than bad on earth. Because he was manipulated. God can see he was manipulated. He doesn't have to be shy or conflicted. So that's probably why he's taking his power back. Because you've got the sword of truth. Because he's letting go of that burden. He's looking at a pathway. He's working on bringing the mind to calmer water, especially when it comes to investments, because he's looking at new ideas to invest in. Yeah, he's heartbroken about his decisions, especially when it comes to family. You could be talking about that emperor. Happy birthday, big face. 13 birthdays I've missed with him now. I think we met May 2012. He was gone before his birthday. Repeating that again, I guess. Maybe he's very passionate about a new creative idea to bring success, but he's got to walk away from secrets. The Emperor don't do that, man. He secretly gave a Taurus for a Capricorn person opportunities to do discoveries, isn't it? So now they're in a house fighting over homes, fighting over stability. And now he has to self-defense, protect against his competition. A Taurus for a Capricorn person with a Cancer person in his home, in his community, in his environment, around his soul. Could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person. Maybe he's waiting for his results to come in. The worst thing he does ever entertain Genevieve Nadia. I saw it. He's not coming out of that house alive. I saw it. I saw him passed out on the bed, on the sofa, in a passageway, at a toilet. I think they might have been engaged. That was a lie. That was a lie. And I saw all these people around him. Might be her family and all that. She's trying to take over his whole fucking yard. She wants to steal his house. I saw it in my dream. He said she won't give up my stuff. I said, where is she? She said she's upstairs. I said, wait right there. I'll go and get it for you. That's why I'm here. Another time, he came up to me for a hug. That's why I haven't been with him for 13 years. Because I feel like he went on a hate spree, shopping spree with this Taurus for a Capricorn person. And I feel like he let himself down and his community let him down and his peers. So I kept myself free, innit, for 13 years because his soul keeps coming back for his hugs and his kisses to deal with whatever he's dealing with outside. So I kept myself that way. But I'm not going to let him control me when it comes to earth. my actual matter, my body. I'm not going to stay in entrapment because he's trapped in a house with a Tauro Capricorn person because he gave her offerings, because she's a tramp. I'm not doing that. She can pay for as much voodoos and witch spells as she likes. She can lie as much as she likes about whatever is coming to an end. She can lie whatever she wants about God's Tour Cup. She can't control me. She can't do it. She wishes she can. She used all them all them people in there to convince Addie to stay and all that. And when her family and friends realised what she did, you're not going to see that person again. I saw it. She's going to be locked away. She's going to be in spiritual prison, mental prison, or earth prison. What Genevieve's done, when you see the depth of what she did, she needs to be on that yacht. And she needs to be around Adiwa as long as she can. So for his birthday candle, she's probably sucking that cock off, boy. And you see the cum running down his knob like a fucking melted fucking candle wax. Yeah, there you go, candle wax, boy. Burning out the man's soul. Sucking out his vitamin D because he's a fucking cash cow. She took farming way too far, boy. She probably saw Adiwa like the cow. Let me suck your titty, baby. Let me milk you out, Leo. Leo could be in his discernment. Or maybe his King of Swords is happy. He's protected from outside forces. Or you can be like God. God protects you from outside forces when you walk in love, talking truth, okay? And you correct your flaws. He feels like he's much more in touch with his soul. So now he feels more protected. Because now you're seeing his strength of his soul is very powerful. He just has to be innocent, all right? And don't be afraid to be vulnerable. You know, just be vulnerable to the right people with your intuition. And that's the truth. He's seeing the truth about his Queen of Pentacles. I mean, his Queen of Wands. Maybe his Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, there you go. Taurus person as well in this institution. Miss Pasta Rasta. Your fucking pasta is dry, melting, ain't cooked, hard. Because you're a hard nut. Nah, man, move. God don't like you. God don't like bad breeds. So move your bumper clout out of the way, my girl. No one cares. So now he's holding his truth, innit? He had to cut through something. He had to cut through it, man. And the truth, his discernment is cutting it through. And look at that. Sunshine. Look at that. So much clouds. Lick a piece of cloud. Because God gives you your truth, innit? How you spread your truth or your words or your knowledge, communication, your structure. It brings control, innit? It either brings control or confusion. And she brings confusion, not control. She has no fucking self-control. Her mind she doesn't have no self-discipline when it comes to the mind. Yeah, because now you look, Leo. This man's in my system, boy. Leo the lion. They tried to make him weak. And God said, what? I don't think so. Because one time I had another dream. And it was like, I saw Genevieve Nadja in it. She keeps stalking in some dark alley. And she's watching me. And he came running up, innit? As much as he doesn't talk to me out here, his soul does a lot, boy. Especially when it comes to Genevieve Nadja coming near me, he always comes running. Move your bumper clock, boy. Yeah. Sometimes I just fight her myself because he's man, innit? I'm woman, so we're matching energy now, innit? I guess. So now, she was lurking in this dark way, innit? And he came up to me and said, I'm with her. I said, I know, because you told me in another dream that you're with her. And he was more scared to tell me, to be honest. And I said, what are you doing? Why are you over there? You don't need to be over there. He said she's learning something from him. I said, no. Nah, your soul's too powerful. As I said that to the man, no word of a fucking lie. I saw God's head come out. Bam! Like that. With Jesus' head. But Jesus' one looked more like a matter. And God looks more like a soul. A pure soul. Beautiful. I see every detail of his face. So some people say to me, oh, that's a lie because God won't show his face. No, God didn't show you his face. That's your experience, not fucking mine. Oh, he only will show Muhammad. And he will only show Muhammad spiritual prison. You're not a prophet. God showed me his head. And God showed me spiritual prison. And what? And what? Girls laughing. Some Muslim woman laughing. I said, you're meant to be a Muslim, you're laughing. Move yourself, man. And you Christians laughing at me. Laughing, what, because God don't show you his head because you're a fucking demon. Anyway, as Jesus was shown to me with God, all right, Jesus' head was the only one that changed, actually. And it changed into a temple. And on the shoulder of this temple, guess who was rolling around? The lion. The lion. So I said, why would you do that? You've got such a powerful soul. I've seen Addy's dark side, this Leo. And I warned them, no voodoo in this world. The way the man maneuvers, the way he maneuvers in dreams, Genevieve fucked up. She fucked up, boy. The way I maneuver in dreams, she fucked up, boy. It's a proper war. Go within, people. Don't be afraid. Because we're already in the unknown. Because you don't know when Punja's going to push that button or Trump going to push that button. You don't know what they're talking about when they're in their meetings. It's the unknown. Do you understand? So the best way to do revolution is intuition. I heard it in my dream. It's intuition. That's a revelation. We're going to get rid of all the dark people. All the lions are waking up. No more karmics, boy. No more Genevieve Big Pussy Nadia. That's for sure. I don't want to see that bitch in my dream no more. Don't want to see it. No, And every time I see her, she gets battered. She gets battered. I even kicked her in her mouth. Went, bah, bah, bah. My foot in her mouth. You're too fast. Come on to people's business. You fucking warlock. You fucking partitioner. And you can't deny it. Let's go and put up farming, bro. With your people then putting chicken, dead chicken over the people in head. Dead blood chicken over the people in head. What kind of fuckery is that? Don't get me started, you people in Nigeria especially, playing with your fucking voodoo shit. I'm so glad Genevieve did it to me, boy. I'm so glad. I'm going to take her down, boy. It's like David and Galala. Because she thinks she's got all these famous people backing her. Because she's got money. Look at me on the yacht. Look at me, darlings, with your big dirty pussy. Don't let me pull up the video when your smell came over here. Because you don't smell good, my girl. Don't let me tell you about yourself. Ending. Stalker. I saw her stalking me. Even I taking my daughter to school in primary. This is when I first met Addie. And my mind said to her, years later, go and Google what car that bitch has got. It's the same Cherokee fucking car, whatever they call that fucking Jeep kind of looking bumper clock car. And the girl had the same fucking hairstyle. And I remember saying, I kept seeing her following me, man. I remember saying, is that woman following me? I remember saying it, about 13 fucking years ago. My daughter was in fucking primary. She's 15 now. And that's when I met him, when she was in primary. And then I Google it now. I see the dirty girl. Do you understand? Genevieve Nadia. Next minute now, I'm in my friend's barbershop. Gina Usheray comes in. The one that she secretly fucks sometimes. Because Genevieve is a lesbian. Don't get me started on that girl. She's got no order. So now, 2 2s, my mind said to her, go and Google Gina Usheray. But it was only after the bitch left, Gina, you're fucking lucky. I hope you're watching this. You're fucking lucky. You're fucking lucky. I would have rinsed you in that fucking shop, you see. I would have fucking rolled you over. She must have went back and said, yo, that girl's mouth big. I wouldn't even go there. Because she came with another local girl that comes in sometimes. And when I Googled blood clot Gina Usheray, who the fuck was she sitting next to? Begging on a platform? Genevieve Big Pussy Nadia. In a white dress, trying to think she's fucking organic. I'm after Genevieve Nadia, man. I don't give a fuck who she is. I don't give a fuck who she is. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. Now up at night worried about Leo's money. Watching Aquarius create her own generational wealth because she's got the strength to do that. She's got the truth. She's got the soul of the self, man. She's got God by her side. She's got a God head on. Put your God head on. Don't listen to these fucking experts about fucking neuroscience. I've got the fucking key. They always want to be the key. We're all the key. I'm so fed up of you that want to be this leader. God is the leader. I'm so fed up of it. And when you got the power to lead, where are you leading us? Exactly, the dark side. Genevieve's always been on these platforms. What have you done for us? Nothing. You get more fucking likes for your pussy being outside than for your fucking work. Go and sit down, Genevieve dirty big pussy Nadia. Yeah, ending. She wants an ending for people's projects. Gangster blood clot granny. With no soul. Soulless little whore, man. Soulless. It's just soulless. Now you're looking at maybe a team of people, brand conflicts, a Taurus Libra person trying to act like the Empress. Demonic. Learning about the Empress energy. They're weirdos, man. God never said you were Empress. Was your first lifetime an Empress? No, it weren't. You was a peasant. So on our pyramid scheme shit, yeah, you're at the lowest low. Because this person down to behave themselves. They taught God spirituality and made money from it. They want to blend the mind, the body, and the soul for it to work so you can have quality skills. They went for quantity. Image, the matter. So because someone pretended to have money, just because you've got someone famous around you. Shut up, man. Genevieve, I'm after you, boy. I'm going to make sure you never sleep. You want it for everybody else? You're going to get it for you too. Trust me with your unrequited love. Entrapment. Now you're looking at a lawsuit. Spiritual justice for you. There you go. Queen of Dirty Pentacles. Told you. Queen of Dirty Pentacles. You are under judgment. Your heart's broken. Good. Let me say it again. Good. Suck that dick good today, boy. The 22nd of August, because you're going to need it. Blow out that candle, baby. Blow it good. Make sure you suck in that vitamin D as hard as you can, Genevieve Nadia. Suck it hard, baby. Because you're going to need those nutrients. There you go. Looking at an earth sign person, Taurus person doing the fucking most. Destiny swapping. There you go. Taurus person acting like you want to be the guru. Guru what? God never called you. Go sit down and wait your turn. Go sit down and do your lesson. No, she want to skip. So, you know, if you're looking at Genevieve's fucking qualifications, I would really look at that as well. Clearly, if she's got a degree, clearly she didn't learn shit. Clearly you can see I did. Clearly you didn't. You just want paper. And to back it up that you're bright, oh, let me go and follow Adiwali. Then Adiwali's got this big picture on Instagram with her name on it. Oh, love conquers, Genevieve Nadia, love conquers. Not about qualifications. It's Shut up, man, you fucking lying piece of shit houses. Queen of Cups, you're being thought of, my darling. Someone thinks you're loving. Someone wants to come and marry you. They want to offer you a ring. But he's in indecision. Yeah, he's up at night, worried about this. About this institution, man. Bumping the night because of what Taurus person. They're a troll. Earth sign person's a troll, man. They just want to troll an air sign person. God's to a cup. Very loving. He's thinking about this Queen of Cups a lot. He knows she'll make him happy. Yeah, he wants to take a new pathway, but this one was just looking at his cocky. She might crave ideas. He has to let go, man. But he's happy, though. He seems to be happy. Yeah, exposing a lie. She's lying. She lied about God's two of cups. She's under judgment. Her and this Queen of Dirty Big Pussy Genevieve Nadia. Under judgment, man. Could be one person in one. Yeah, they want to fight the Empress. Yeah, look at them swapping destinies. Because they're weird, man. And in the end, Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, you're up next anyway. Yeah, ending. You got to end with the King of Pentacles, man. Look at her looking. Told you. Because now you're looking at donations. But given in this fucking institution with his King of Cups. Yeah, they had some faith group or something. And he was looking back in it. He was working with the Queen of Wands. And now they're in difficulty when it comes to decisions on their pathway. Burning out people's soul. Because they're lying. They're lying about entrapments. They're lying about manipulation. Someone's doing sacrificing. And now someone's got to close that cycle. Because now we're looking at sadness when it comes to investment for Taurus person. They've got Aries person, Emperor. Looking at maybe his own soul. His own sparkle. When it comes to maybe this institution. Or a Taurus person when it comes to commitment. He took that offer up, man. On the energy of sex, a King of Wands. Now he's looking at his confusion. Now, nothing to something. Why? He's in love. He's in love. He went through a tower moment. He's the devil. The devil's in the tower. His love choice was not God's Two of Cup. It was an earth sign person that brought echoes toward a Capricorn person. Secrets. Too much secret delusions, man. Too much. She's going down, man. Told you, she's going down. Judgment again. She's going down. She's going down, man. She came in my dream. Bloop. The way she comes is not even natural anyway. She came in my dream, man. She said, oh, is God real? You're not allowed to question if God is real. You stole. You stole from Addy while looking at body. There you go. You just saw it. You stole. So no one cares about your opinion. I don't. You're not in my bed. I don't even if you were in my bed, you'd be kicked out, boy. Roly poly poly. Come out of here. With your hocus pocus foolishness. I'm so glad you did it though. There you go, Taurus person. Let me tell you. Taurus person and it's Queen of Wands. The truth is out. Now you got to go and face your daddy. Oh, daddy. Oh, daddy. I didn't sacrifice no soul for you now, daddy. And the devil said, boy, you're going to be chained down there for a very long time. I saw spiritual prison. It's not a joke, man. It's very dark. It's very dark. No one moves. I saw her entity. I've seen it twice now. Taurus's entity. She looks like Wednesday. You know that kind of vampire looking thing? That's what she looks like. And that witch with a big nose. That's what these two look like. I saw it. I've seen it twice now. This Taurus person needs to be blocked. She's too controlling. I have control over a Leo person. That's what she's saying. I have control over Leo. That's what she said. Told you, the devil, Taurus. Told you. There you go. Go meet your daddy. Now daddy heartbroken. Oh, daddy. I was married now, daddy. Oh, daddy. And the devil said, where was he then? Oh, daddy, don't punish me no more, daddy. But you know what you signed yourself up for, my girl. Then our Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person is up for judgment. A very demonic, devilish person for what she done to my spiritual husband. Adiwali Akinwa Abadi. Whether you like it or not, I don't give a fuck. Whether he likes it or not, I don't give a fuck. I'm too sure. You see, once you know who your husband is, you understand? You know who your spiritual husband is? Get on with life. Just get on with life, man. If he wants to play, I don't know. Goose, gander. You're it. Boo. Or Ghostbusters. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! Yay! For a happy ever after. Ghostbusters! Shh! Look at them, Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters! Look at the water. And Jennifer's like, no! Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who is the most devious of them all? Oh, shut up, Genevieve, man. No one fucking likes you. You're just fucking everybody. Told you, punish Crossy. And I look at this King of Wands. Look at maybe his own entity. In this group, man, he should never have done an offering. He needs to run. Fast. Yeah, he's got to run, man. They're learning about his energy, his soul. For them to have an insight. So how he can miss out on God's opportunity. He's got to run, man. And now he's looking at maybe his love choices. It was an illusion. And now he's got all his tools back. And now he's looking at his foundation to come down with this earth sign person. Because he turned his back on God's Two of Cups. Still got his back on Two of Cups. Probably secret looking at his fucking earth sign person. Gemini saying, yo, Leo, what you doing, bro? Where's your boundaries? How can you block a Queen of Swords and she's got God and you went for Queen of Pentacles? She's under judgment. Look at her. I can't see you, look. I'm on a yacht, darling. I don't know who she is. You do know who I am. I saw you sucking Addy's cock and taking down my fucking words and replanting it for yourself. So Genevieve owes me money. Whether she likes it or not. You definitely owe God money anyway. You're too blood clot fast about is God real. You can't question them things there no more, boy. That's your business. That's your business. I'm telling you, people, go in your discernment. God will protect you. I swear. It's like God puts this blanket on me, man. You look like the invisible man. God will put you in the most maddest places and you can hear people talking about you. And you can make your decisions. right there and then. Once you see God enough in you, yo, you can manifest anything. There you go. Under judgment, Taurus, because she owes the universe money. God said, I don't know where your blood clot going. Leave my Queen of Swords alone. Queen of Swords, you're going in for a very good business person, boy. Yep, your investments are going high. The angels love you, boy. You're too grounded. You're too intellectual. You're too wise. You're too balanced with God. God's judgment, boy. Yeah, man. You're part of God's fucking... Yeah, I had a dream, right? I was in this court place. And it happened around December or something. And I saw God giving my sovereign. I saw what it looks like. It's like a adjustment system. They took it from Egyptians, didn't it? I learned that as a kid. Tabernacle taught me that as a kid. The spiritual justice system. Yeah, he did. I remember. And when you look at the spiritual justice system from Egyptology, it's the same system as here. So a lot of our baseline is based on Egyptology mixed up with foolishness. God put me in the right places, man. I've been talking to God since a child, you know. God is in all of us. So now maybe this master's got his God on. He wants to be more reliable to an air sign person. Yeah, there you go. And what comes between? They're saying they love how I made my wise judgment about this Queen of Pentacles and now she's trapped. There's nowhere for you to go. Nope. Someone thinks Queen of Swords is a very good, grounded businesswoman, man. She knows how to defend her belief when it comes to God. Yeah, I'll chop you up, man. Not like that, with the truth. With the truth. I don't use my hand. My words is good enough. So someone thinks it's a good investment. Because what you harvest time, innit? It's harvest time. And they think harvest time, she's an earth angel. She brings good judgment. She's got God on her side. She's grounded. She's a very wise person when it comes to balance. She's a very good investment. You know, she stands up for her belief. She's got healthy boundaries. She walks away from people, things, and places. Even a fucking Leo person. Look at Leo coming back. Oh, Queen of Swords, can I come back, please? Can I come back? I know I ran away. And I went in secret. And Gemini had this conversation with me. Into me, I think. There's a secret with Taurus, a Capricorn person. Yeah, we know. We know. Because you didn't look on time, did you, at God's Two Cup? No, you probably an earth sign person. A page. Can't do a blood clot thing apart from fake foundation. Can't do a thing. Can't do a thing. Don't tell me Queen of fucking Cups. What I say? Yo, King of Swords, you get on my nerves. You get on my nerves. He loves her. He's got a crush on her. K-I-S-S-I-N-G. That sort of thing on the tree. You know when you're hanging on a tree, K-A-S-S-I-N-G, I want to send you a letter, but I'm in my head. But I don't understand. If you can lay down with the devil, why are you taking long to go over there? That's when you know. You don't know what you're doing when it comes to your thoughts and your emotions. Masculines, get in touch with your emotions, man. Because I don't understand how love can intimidate, but fucking the devil, working with the devil, joint enterprise together with people, but love intimidates. But going with the devil, it don't. You lot are not making sense. You're not being very logical. And it seems like some of you have not grown up yet. So maybe that's why you go to pussies for cowards. Like Genevieve Nigel's pom pom is made for cowards. Men that ain't ready to grow up, they just got money to play with. You know what, men, when they got money, because I've got a big Bentley, I've grown up. No, look at his passenger seat. Genevieve Nigel, he has not grown up. He hasn't grown up. He's gone to pussies for cowards. Men that ain't ready to grow up yet. Okay? Love you guys. Bye.